I'm Shade Akinruli, the creator of Addictive. You just throw things on and just go about my day, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're so stylish, I love your style. And I'm like, I just literally threw this on, and I got things to do, so I just threw on this and want to be comfortable today, or I don't really put too much into it. And each time I merchandise a piece, customers come in like, I want that whole outfit that's on that mannequin. It was just like my own idea for what I came with. Put the shoes together, put the pieces together. They're like, well, who did this? And then people like, she did it. And they're like, well, can you style me? Can you do this? And I'm like, I don't style. Like, I'm just doing this for fun, you know? Like, it's just my job. So that's how I began to get clients from working in the mall.
Okay.
So people will be like, hey, I'm about to go out to the club this weekend. Can you style me? And I'm like, okay, like, what are you looking for? So that was like the beginning of like the whole styling thing. But I also later on went to school for it. I felt like I was confusing people. Where if I'm a style, why am I styling other pieces? So I said from that point forward, 2 years ago, if someone wants to have me style them or book me for a styling gig, I'll prefer to wear have my pieces, like Addictive pieces, or whether it's I'm making it from scratch for them. But it's gonna be branded Addictive. It's not gonna be another brand but my brand. That's all you're gonna be wearing.
Where'd you come up with that name?
So I came up with Addictive back in 2012. This was my partying years. So I used to party every day, weekend or when I'll be out. And I will make certain pieces for me to go out in. And I'll put Addictive on them. And I said, when you see this item, you're gonna be addicted to it, you're gonna always want to continue to purchase from me. So and I will always get approached going out, like hanging out with friends in my younger years. They'll say, like, you should do something in fashion, like, you know. So I'm hearing this, I keep hearing it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make the decision and go and make this like my journey. Like, okay, I keep hearing it, I feel it in my heart, just go ahead and do it. So that was like the start of me just becoming like getting into styling, because that's what I did first, was styling. So yeah.
So you went to school for this?
I went to school, yes. Okay. So I went to a school, it was called International Academy of Design and Technology, which was located in Troy.
Troy, Michigan?
Yeah, but they're no longer open. So it was a school for fashion design.
What was that like?
Fashion design school?
Just going to school there and actually you experience the things you learned, training and things you were introduced to, versus just being someone who liked to dress and actually learning the philosophy, thought process behind fashion.
That experience, it was, I would say, kind of a change for me, because I wasn't used to being taught to do something. I just want to do stuff on my own. Like, I don't like to have somebody behind me like, you need to make this way, you need to do this way. I want to just be able to just go ahead and do it myself. So honestly, I didn't know, like, a lot of the class consists of sewing. I didn't know how to sew at all. Like, I was the worst sewer in the world, like, when it came to basically sewing in my sewing class, where the teacher would be on my head like, what is this? This is an F, do it again, you know. And I'm just like, I'm not giving up, you know. Like, at that time I was like, you know, I was just kind of like, well, this is what I want to do, like, why am I not good at it? So, because I wasn't used to sewing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're like, well, if you want to be a designer, you have to learn how to sew. You get what I'm saying? So, after I actually left that current school, International Academy of Design and Technology, I ended up going to Wayne State. So I started attending Wayne State. I got accepted to their fashion program, because that's where I really wanted to go. So I got accepted to the fashion design and merchandising program. And from that point forward, I had to do the same thing as far as like sewing, clothing construction, textiles, things of that nature. But then, being in school, I started to get opportunities outside of the city. So I had to figure out, do I want to stay in school, or do I want to go ahead and do these careers and do these opportunities and make money? So that's how I was introduced to Fashion Week.
Okay.
So that was the first time.
What year was this?
2013, I think. 13, 14, I'm thinking.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was my first time I was accepted to help out with Fashion Week for styling. So I didn't go to school. And then I started to fail, which wasn't a good thing. So I said, well, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. And I just said I was gonna just drop out of school and just go full force with what I wanted to do.
So like after that first one, were you invited to Fashion Week?
Yes. I was invited again later on that year, the following year as well, and did behind the scenes work too. Yeah, definitely want to expand worldwide. So I see myself expanding worldwide with my brand, as well as having a couple of brick and mortars outside of the state as well, and also in state one as well. And just continuing.
You want to keep some exclusivity to it, not just.
Yeah, I do a little bit. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, that's good. Cause I'm like, I kind of want to say, but I don't. You get what I'm saying. But that's fine. But just expanding outside of the city.
Okay.
Yes, and then also just doing more events as well outside of the city too with the brand. Yes.
All right.